is that whenever you talk to the pandemic about someone, there's always a feeling like they'll tell you like, this is the moment I hit my lows. And there's many elements to that. It can be like, this is when I woke up on drugs on my couch, or this is when I made the worst mistake of my life. And I call that moment the peak pandemic degeneracy. And for me, that moment was, I matched with a girl on Tinder, and I went to her house, we talked for a while, and I went to her house. I was wearing a mask, because, it was 2020. And I walk into her house, and I'm about to take my mask off, and she goes, could you keep that on? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can keep it on. So we start fooling around, and eventually one thing leads to another, and I pull out my wallet, and I take out my condom, and she's like, there's gonna be no need for that. So she's on all fours, I'm wearing a mask, no condom. And I'm gonna think to myself, COVID, that shit's dangerous. HIV, I can risk it. People get surprised when I told them that story. That's my peak moment of degeneracy, because I was dating a lot during the pandemic, and also because once during the pandemic I was part of a cucking. Once again, I matched with this girl on Tinder, and she had not, and we talked, and then I met her, and I would show up to where we were supposed to meet, and there she is, and there he is. And I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation where you thought you were going to meet a woman and there's a man there also, but sometimes you just think, I could do a threesome tonight. I'm available for that. I'm horny enough. And then we go into the restaurant, and when you come to the conclusion you're going to have a threesome with another man, I feel like you want to get to know him a little bit, especially if it's a stranger. So I'm asking for his name, I'm asking, like, what's up, how are you? And he's not really engaging with me. He doesn't want to talk to me, which is quite strange. He goes to the bathroom, I turn to her and I'm like, so what's up with him? What's going on? And then she was like, well, we have a thing. I'm like, what do you mean you have a thing? She's like, well, he likes to watch. And immediately I'm like, okay, I guess. I came prepared. Whatever. So we go back to her place, and no exaggeration, she opens the door to her room. This man, without saying a word, beelines it into the closet. Open the flap so you can see everything. And we start having sex, and I watched enough porn in my life where I was like, fuck, man, I already got to bring it tonight. We have an audience, I'm in it. So I'm doing shit like I never thought I'd do before. I'm in front of the closet, sideways, like I'm picking her up. I'm doing like things I never thought I'd do before for this man in this closet. So he sees the best thing, his best sex in his life. And I understand that it's weird that his pleasure was more important than hers to me. But at the end of the day, I'm a performer at heart. Anyway, thank you very much. That was my